Hi, Jimmy. I had a question about the Genesis creation account.
Mhm.
I was wondering if it was a literal 6 days of creation, because that obviously isn't consistent with evolution. So I was wondering if Catholics are forced to not be evolutionists.
No, the church has a healthy respect for modern science, including the theory of evolution. And it's looked into the question of, do you have to interpret Genesis as six literal 24-hour days, or are there other options? And it's concluded there are other options. In fact, that was the case even 100 years ago. Where when the what was then called the Pontifical Biblical Institute, which at that time was part of the magisterium of the church, issued a ruling where they said these days could, for example, be long periods of time. And so there wasn't a requirement even 100 years ago to see them as 24-hour days. Subsequent to that, the Pontifical Biblical Commission ceased to be part of the magisterium, and that ruling lapsed. But today there's even more flexibility. I mean, you had, for example, in the 1950s, after the Big Bang had been discovered by the Belgian priest Father Joseph Lemaitre, Pius XII gave a set of speeches in which Pope Pius XII gave a set of speeches in which he talked about the scientific evidence, and he had no problem with the idea that the universe was billions of years old and that the Earth itself was billions of years old. So you find the Pope himself endorsing that idea just based on scientific grounds. The most recent prominent statement on this is found in the Catechism of the Catholic Church, where it says that the Genesis text in Genesis 1 symbolically presents the work of the Creator as a succession of 6 days. And so that's even a positive plug. Now, if someone disagreed and says, well, I think they're literal, you're not a bad Catholic for saying that. But the Catechism itself says it's a symbolic representation of the work of the Creator as a succession of 6 days. So a symbolic view of some kind is endorsed in the Catechism itself. I've done a lot of research on this and writing about it. We're a little shy for time right now, but if you would like more information about this, I'd recommend three episodes of Jimmy Akin's Mysterious World to you. They're episodes 119, 120, and 121, where I consider the young Earth issue. I go through arguments from both the faith perspective and the reason perspective. And you can access those by going to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Jimmy Akin, and typing in Young Earth. Or you can go to mysterious.fm/the episode number. So that's 119, 120, and 121. And I've got several hours worth there of information for you to consider, where I go into all of this in much more detail, including how I understand the 6 days of creation and how I see the symbolism working.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this Catholic Answer, be sure to like, subscribe, and check out our live streams Monday through Friday, 3 to 5 p.m. Pacific. Or find the episode after on YouTube, your favorite podcast platform, or our Catholic Answers app.